Welcome back to Moc Chau and the Vietnam Trail Marathon. For the winner of the 70-kilometer race is coming into the finish within the next 2 minutes. He was wearing a red number bib, so the people you're seeing into the finish gate now are shorter distances. But with a red number bib on the approach to this finish line, this beautiful finish line here in Moc Chau of the Vietnam Trail Marathon, is Ricky Tsung from Taiwan. And that's a first. For the first time, a Taiwanese runner will win a race in the Asia Trailmaster Series. And I think he's indeed coming right now to the finish line with the white-yellowish color. He's coming into the finish line right now. David Lloyd is also waiting for him over there, event director of the Vietnam Trail Marathon. Here he is, Ricky Tsung. Fantastic race win in 6 hours, 41 minutes approximately. He took control of the race between checkpoints 4 and 5. That's between kilometer 30 and 43. He was chasing Vung Otung. He was still in second place, about 6-7 minutes behind. And he caught him and he dropped him on the way to CP5. Ricky Tsung from Taiwan. Not the first time we've seen him, but it's his first victory in ATM. It's not very often we see runners from Taiwan, but there's quite a few here. And we'll see if we can also get a word with him afterwards. Should not block the view of the photographers here. There's a lot of runners who like to have a finish photo. Vung Otung is expected to finish second in about 6-7 minutes, and the other Vietnamese runner, Lo Adao, is in third place. So he passed the German Philipp Seckers, who apparently had a difficult section. And at checkpoint 7, which is the last checkpoint before the finish line, Philipp Seckers was down in fourth place and 10 minutes behind the podium. But no Vietnamese winner, and also in the women's race, it is Denning Lo from Singapore who is leading the race, more or less from the beginning. And the gap to the second place female runner, who is from Vietnam, Nguyen Ngoc An. Once again, apologies if I mispronounce the Vietnamese names. She's running in second still, but the gap has grown to about 15 minutes. VTM 2026 belong to Mr. Ricky. From Taiwan. Given he is talking with David, I assume that he is also speaking English. Otherwise, we have a few words with him in Chinese. As you can see, there's a lot of runners coming into the finish line. There's a new participation record at the VTM, and even on the 70 kilometers, there's almost 600 runners. It's perfect conditions also. There has not been any rain so far. It was forecast that there would be some light rain in the morning, but that has not happened. At least not to our knowledge, of course. Maybe at some parts of the course, maybe there were a few drops, but we did not see anything. Coming from Netherlands, please welcome Miss Anne van Vroet. I will keep the live stream going in any case to witness the finish of the second and third podium runners. But Ricky Tsung is the winner of Vietnam Trail Marathon 2026 in 6 hours 41 approximately.
The second and the third place of Mel at VTM 2026 70K is heading to the finish line.
And as you can hear from the event speaker,
1 more minute away.
In 1 minute we will have the finish of the second and third place runners. So apparently they are together. Let's see who comes out on top here for second place. Is it still Vung Otung, the early race leader, or did Lo Adao manage to pass him? Well, let's see who's coming. So it's not yet decided who's going to be second and third. I think here is the number 2 of the race.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second place, Van Atong.
And it is Vong Atong. Vong Atong, as the speaker was saying. So he managed to hold on to second place. Was the fastest starter earlier this morning. Got caught by Ricky Tsung, then dropped by Ricky Tsung. But in the end, he still has a good finish. Only 4 or 5 minutes behind the winner. And also Lo Adao is coming into the finish for third place. So we have the entire podium here. Lo Ayao apparently is the right pronunciation. Lo Ayao.
He is coming to the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen,
both Vong Atong and Lo Ayao are newcomers on the scene. In the slipstream of the successes of Hau Ha. New Vietnamese trail running talent coming to the fore. Second and third place.
We got a third place at 70k VTM 2026. Belong to
So it's great to see new names. Last year's winner Nguyen Siu, who has been around for a decade, is not here today. Neither is Nguyen Trong, who we've also known already for a long time. At last we have some new names, and as I mentioned before, in second place in the women's race we have Nguyen Nhok An, who is not a newcomer I believe, but it's the first time she is so much to the front. Of course we are not yet in the finish, but she looked very confident and very comfortable at CP5. The number 4 is supposed to be Germany's Philipp Seckers, but that's still going to be about 15 minutes according to the last estimate. Nick van den Bekele from Belgium is normally in 5th, followed by Scott Pugh and Yuta Matsuyama. But those positions may still change. And as usual, it's very hectic here at the finish line of VTM. Not sure if he will be able to get a talk because not enough space here. So we see Amy also will get a podium, initial podium picture. And okay, I will be closing the live stream here. I'll try to get an interview with the runners a bit later, as well as we will be streaming the finish of the female winner, Denning Loh, presumably